So I know the big rage um, is Bitmoji classrooms. So, but the videos I've watched are just way too long. So I'm trying to shorten it and condense it down. So right now, if you're on pause this and open Google Slides, and then also come over here and download Bitmoji for your Chrome extension. So this little green box right here should pop up once you download it. So if you want, you can come up here, Bitmoji Chrome extension, click right here. It'll take you to it. And mine will say remove because I already have it. As you can see, this little green box right here. But you might have to download it and then create your Bitmoji. So pause right now and do that. So pause right now and do that. And then come back to Google Slides. Now, at Google Slides, you want to come over here to New Slide Layout, click the arrow down, right? So the drop-down menu appears, and just pick blank, right? And the next thing you want to do is set your background. So go to Background, go to Choose Image. Oh, this is already up for me. So you want to type in Wall and Floor Background. Wall and Floor Background, right? Wall and Floor Background. You could put transparent, but I've learned some people say that, but wall and floor background usually just works pretty well. So let's say you want to select this. You'll see why the transparency comes in later. So wall and floor background. I got a nice exposed brick. This will go for a good price in the city with gentrification and everything. So a nice exposed brick with wood floors that I found under my rug. So now that I have my background set up, next thing I want to do is insert like a whiteboard, like it's a real classroom. So I come over here to insert image, click the drop down menu, the arrow down, go to search web, and so you want whiteboard with transparent background. Now you want whiteboard with transparent background. And you look right here. You can easily you can pick here, but I'm gonna go with this one right here. And insert, because it has the markers on it, and also you see it has nothing in the background, so that makes it just look a little more realistic, like it's a part of the actual background and what's going on. So here is where you'd want to kind of set up some links, right? So let's say I would click on text box right here, and then draw a little text box in the middle, and then I would go Mr. Richard's class, right? Just be able to spell my own last name, and then I want to center align it. And it's there, right? And then from there I can click on the link and link it to my Google Classroom, right? Just type in my Google Classroom link right there. So anytime someone comes to my Bitmoji Classroom, they would click here and go right to my Google Classroom. I can change the color, I can highlight it, I could increase the size a little. Mr. Richards class. Set up right there, right? You can add other links on here, all that you want, other names, attendance, all types of things you can put on here. But remember, just hit that text box and expand on this whiteboard. If I want to add, let's say I want to add a bookshelf, right? This is where that transparent comes into play. So let's say I want to go here. I'll go to Insert Image, search the web. So I'll say book shelf, and I want transparent background. Transparent background, and I'll show you why in a second. So come on down here, and you see right here. So I would click on this and hit insert. It's not the most necessary thing, but I kind of like it because it looks like it's a part of the room now, right? So if I click down here, it looks like it's exactly a part of the wall. You see the brick in the background. There's no background there, right? So once again, it just looks more authentic and realistic. This is more for aesthetics, right? So let's say, what would I do with this bookshelf? So I could go to Insert Image again, search the web, right? Clear that search. Oops. Go to Insert Image again, search the web. Let's say elephant and piggy books. Right? I spelled all that wrong, but it's here anyways, right? So let's say I go here, I shrink it down, and I bring it to my bookshelf, right? Shrink it down a little more. So let's say I go here to Elephant and Piggy, and I want to link something to it. So then I come over to YouTube, and I'm like, oh, there's an Elephant and Piggy read aloud, right? So I click here, copy and paste the link, go back here, and apply. So anytime someone comes over this book, when they come to the classroom, like, oh, there's links that'll take you to a read aloud. So I can put other books on the shelf. I could put more than one bookshelf. I can even just put books underneath right here, right? So that's something. Let's say I wanted to add, a poster. Well, pick this one. I can just shrink it down. Put it over here. Just like that. If I wanted to add a little chair. Chair. Remember, transparent background. You don't want anything in the background. So I could even just I could pick that top one. That should work. You see how it just looks like it's a part of the room once I get that transparent background? So now here's the part where you got to add yourself, right? So you see how right here I have the little icon for extensions? Just click on Bitmoji. And I have recent, so you just type in sitting. All right. Come over, click on me, drag me in. So I come up, and the chair is facing the other way. So I'm gonna hit Control. If you're on a Mac, you would hit Control, click on it, and then you have rotate options. So I would just flip it horizontally. So remember, Control, rotate, flip it horizontally. Control, rotate, flip it horizontally, and put myself sitting in the chair. Now Mr. Rich is in the class. I think that's just the basics. So now you can play around. You know how to add a whiteboard, add a background, add the Bitmoji, download the app, put some posters, put a bookshelf in, put some links on the books. Now you know how to add links to everything. And that's just the basics. I feel like after that, you just have to play around with it. I saw the other videos were just like 15 minutes, very long, but I feel like, like even here I did a little more. I have some more links to some like things on dinosaurs and different resources. Same thing with Elephant Piggy. So you can just add as much as you want to it. So I just thought this was a little shorter and a little better. So I hope this helped.